You know, a common custody mistake I often see in custody cases is where one parent's talking negatively about the other parent. That sets the wrong tone, not only in that co-parenting relationship, but it's going to set the wrong attitude, the wrong stance in the case. Oftentimes the judge, the court's going to see that. It's going to reflect in the parties' filings. So if one party's talking badly about the other, it's generally not going to help the case. You're going to have kids forever, not only until they're adults, but forever. And so the more parties can co-parent, the better for their kids. And so if you're in a situation where you're going through this and you're talking badly about the other parent, never a good thing. Something you want to try to avoid as much as possible. Another common mistake in custody cases is not documenting events as they're occurring. And what I'm talking about is somebody's not documenting somebody showing up for a visitation, and that's a chronic problem, or events that are going on, the other parent's doing something that's bad or negative regarding the kids, and not documenting that. That's something that you really should document. At least using a calendar or something where you keep notes so that you're documenting a whole history here, because potentially you're going to file something in court. You need to have something to rely on in which to create a declaration or affidavit so that you have those facts in front of you that you can use in court. So sometimes in custody cases, you have a parent that's missing visitations frequently. So if that continues to be a problem, that's something that needs to be addressed, whether you need to modify the custody orders to reduce the amount of time to the other party, or some kind of penalty that if they don't show up for a visitation within 30 minutes, let's say, that the visitation's canceled. So the other party's not waiting around expecting the party to show up for a visitation and they don't show up. That's oftentimes a problem. It has to be fair in terms of some kind of penalty or resolution for the other party. So they're not waiting around here. And again, if it goes beyond that, if it's a chronic problem, you're probably going to need to modify your custody orders. A big problem that I see with parents in terms of co-parenting is they don't communicate. It's important to communicate regularly, if not for anything, just for communications regarding it. But you want to be businesslike and operate in the best interests of the children by having straightforward conversations regarding what the kids' needs are, things that you need to address regarding the kids, and handling it in a mature way, not a childish way, which unfortunately some people, at least in the beginning of a divorce case, can do. You want to handle this in a way that you're only looking out for the best interests of children, and you're communicating in a way that's fostering a good co-parenting relationship for the sake of your kids. Another problem that I see sometimes in custody cases involving when somebody is posting stuff on social media that's derogatory on the other parent, making comments about that, about the other parent, posting negative things about them. That can be a problem. I've even had a case where somebody posted a video showing what looked to be some type of abuse by the other parent. And that was posted on social media, which prompted a deluge, a bunch of comments by these people that were outraged by the video and about the father in this situation, where all these comments that became threatening came into play. And it was very concerning. And my concern that I had to discuss with my client is, number one, you shouldn't have posted the video. Number two, once you started seeing the comments, you should have taken down the posting immediately. And it prompted the filing of a restraining order by the other party in order for that person to realize, well, maybe I should take the posting down. These are the kind of things that you shouldn't be doing in a custody case, because in the end, it's going to come back to bite you. It's only going to hurt your case. Don't do it. So if you have any other questions regarding common custody mistakes, feel free to contact the Maggio Law Firm for more information.